people.
Okay, so anyways, we're on Beyond the Party.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Party. It's Lucy.
And Beth.
And Dad.
Yes, he's my dad. He's also David, the CEO of Dina's Party Tents. Oh no!
Already?
Did you hear this story?
I did. Yes. Yes.
Oh no, I haven't done that for a while. Okay.
Just keep going.
I am. So we have a couple questions today, but I briefed him on everything. I gave him the questions so we had time to think about them.
Of course.
Okay.
And yeah, so first and foremost, biggest question of all, how did you think of Dina's Party Tents?
Anyways, I did not come up with DNS Party Tents, but I used to work at the company of UPS. Everybody knows who they are. And I was a mechanic there for 15 years, actually. That's why I look as old as I do.
That's why the gray hairs are starting to come.
Right, exactly. Yes. Anyways, I had a semi-driver. His name was Randy. And we were good friends. And we talked every morning. And one morning he came up and was like, hey, do you want to make some extra money on the side? And I'm like, yeah, okay, what's up? And he's like, yeah, you should start a tent rental company. And I'm like, what do you mean?
That's so
I don't know
random.
what you...
Just
Yeah,
tent.
and I'm like, I don't even know how to set up a tent.
Did you know what a tent was?
And he drew it out on a piece of paper on the desk at work. And I'm like, well, that's easy enough. So let's set up tents. So I came home, talked to Seda at the dinner table.
Were us kids around?
Yes, everybody was eating at the dinner table.
I feel like I have a brief memory of it, but not
Okay.
like detailed.
Sure. And I was like, hey, do you want to set up party tents or do you want to do and she's like, yeah. Because I also wanted my kids to learn how to work. And that's how it started.
Do I work good enough for you?
She is now a workaholic, and we're on the air with Beyond the Party. So
Now we started a podcast.
14 years later. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
yep.
Where did you buy your first tent? Like, was it off Marketplace or?
Where did we buy
Yeah.
the first tent?
Did you buy it brand new?
No, so the funny thing is Randy was like, you should buy like a 20 by 20 and a 20 by 40. And we ended up buying our first tents from Starrett Brothers out of, yeah, you're looking funny at me.
I've never heard of them.
Starrett Brothers out of North Carolina. So I bought a 20 by 20 and a 30 by 30. Those were the first two tents we had.
Yep. Yeah.
Was it like a business going out of business or?
No, they manufactured
They're
tents.
brand new.
Got
I
it.
bought them brand new.
Bought them brand new.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang.
So,
Yeah. Did you imagine that our business would grow to be this big when you first bought those two tents?
No. When I was working at UPS, I planned on working there forever because that's just what you do.
Yep. Yep.
And anyways, did I plan on us becoming this big? No. This was a long time ago. We were on our way to Lisa Cook's house, Lisa and Jared Cook's house, and you kids were very small.
Yeah.
And Lisa, I think, asked one of you kids, so is that what you guys do for a living, is put up tents? And we're like, no, we have regular jobs. Like Seda's a teacher and Dad works as a mechanic. And I said, no, we'll never do full-time tenting because we have regular jobs. Well,
That's so funny.
and about probably 3 years later, we did full-time tenting.
Yeah. How many years ago did you quit? Was it 10 years?
About 8 years ago, we quit our regular jobs. Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
been a
feel
while.
like that long ago, though. Like, it does, but it doesn't.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Because I was in middle school when you guys quit. Yeah. She asked, I don't remember that. She asked, like, if you're, because mom taught Abe, so, like,
Yeah,
she
she asked, like, Lisa asked, like, like, is this your, is that what you do for a living? And she didn't realize that I was a mechanic.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
So what was the biggest struggle getting the business to be this size?
Well, it's funny. There was a struggle, it seemed like, every year.
Yeah.
We
still is.
started out with sledgehammers. And with the sledgehammers, and I'll tell you, that was obviously a big struggle.
I remember.
Yeah.
You'd be so wetting.
Oh, yeah.
There was
Dripping
a
sweat.
time when, the pounder was broken and he had to use a sledgehammer again, and it was just him and I. And it was like a 40 by 60, wasn't it?
It was a 40 by
It was
60.
pretty big.
It was a 40 by 60.
It was miserable. And he didn't even make me pound any of them in.
Nope. And then we ended up getting gas-powered pounders. And that helps with pounding in steaks, of course.
Thank God. I'm sorry, I gotta pause.
Yep.
We gotta take a doggy break. Where were we? 10 pounders.
All right. Yeah. So, anyways, every year seems to be a struggle when we were starting to grow because we always had to buy stuff to grow bigger.
And we still are.
And we still are.
I feel like every year, at the end of every year, we're like, hey, next year's going to be the year. We're not going to buy anything. We don't need anything, right? That was supposed to be this year. Guess what we're buying now? Dance floor.
Dance floor. We're buying some more tent stuff.
More tents. We feel
More
like
sidewalls.
Sidewalls.
there's
Yes.
some draping for the bridal show.
Draping. Yep.
There's a lot
Draping.
going into that.
Yeah.
Built an
Yep.
office.
Right. So,
There's
Yeah.
always something.
right.
Yeah.
There's always something. So, yep.
Now, I feel like we all have our favorite and least favorite items when we're renting them. Okay, I feel like there's two different types of favorite and least favorite. Your favorite to look at and your favorite to set up. Those are two very different items.
Right.
What are those items for you?
That's a tough one. What are my favorite items that we rent out? Probably just putting up the tents. I think I just enjoy putting up tents as doing it for a regular job.
Yeah.
I like the little bit of physical effort.
Like it gets you up. You're not sitting at a desk all day.
Yes, correct. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
So that would be probably my favorite item.
Is it your favorite to look at too?
Yeah, when the job is done, it's the
Yeah.
favorite thing to look at. Of course, the sailcloth tents are probably the nicest to look at
Better
because
looking,
they
yes.
are definitely,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
they look nice. So
So what's your least favorite item?
Beth probably doesn't remember this, but maybe she does. That would be the wooden dance floor.
Like the
Oh, the one that locks in?
The one that locks in with a little Allen
I don't
screw.
blame you.
that sucked.
We
That
had
one
to
does
put
suck.
we had to
So
put
bad.
a vapor barrier underneath the floor, and then you had to just build the floor piece by piece.
And then if it wasn't level enough, like
They wouldn't slide together or they wouldn't
they
lock
wouldn't
in.
they wouldn't slide together. Yeah. So
And then if the lock fell
So-
out, well, then you were screwed. You had to use a different piece. 'Cause it
yep,
just
you had
wouldn't
to
stay
pull
together.
another piece out. The new dance floor is so nice to put together. I know.
oh, it is so nice.
Yes, I know. So.
You said I wouldn't remember that, buddy.
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 Yeah. What have you put it together lately?
Actually, I'm pretty sure I put it together like not last year, but the year before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say last year. I don't think it went out.
No, the year before it did, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So.
So I do remember it.
Okay. Good.
I'm not a deadbeat. I do work.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like since you have your favorite like rental items, you have a favorite piece of equipment.
Ah, yeah. So
one's easy.
this is actually one of the questions I brought on. I was like, hey, what's our favorite piece of non-rental items? And we have a little green machine. It's like a off-road forklift. It's called a 10-ox in our business. Otherwise, Avant makes it. It's a little machine you ride on, and it carries all our tables, chairs, and tents, pounds and steaks, pole steaks.
Saves your back.
It is so nice.
Yeah, so this little machine drives in and out of the trailers we have and loads them, unloads them, and yeah.
It's the reason most of our stuff is palletized.
Palletized,
if
yeah.
that's a word.
Correct. It is, 100%.
It is around here.
So how many do you
100%.
have now?
So we now have 3. We started with 1, of course, and I was so excited when we got it, and
It was not enough for long enough.
no.
Everyone was fighting over taking the big trailer because
Oh,
you
yeah.
got the 10X.
Oh, yeah.
then.
And my dad usually got it just
Yeah.
Well,
he owned it.
He's the guy that bought it, so yeah, I did. I still do today.
But we have 3, so
Yeah,
almost
we do have
everybody
3.
gets it.
Almost everybody gets a 10-ox.
And you go up. Actually, I think you went without a 10-ox quite a few times last year.
Yeah, a
There are
few.
a couple, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's because
wouldn't-
he'd send Andy on the big rentals.
That's true.
That's
true. Yep. I don't get it every day, but I think Audrey is the one that doesn't get it the most.
Yeah, that's definitely painful for her. She usually gets the small.
Yeah, she
The
was
small
completely
black
right.
trailer.
She was complaining about it
Ah!
recently. She's like, I swear, every time I'm the one that doesn't get a 10X, and it just drives me nuts.
100%.
But I'd rather drive around the small trailer than the big trailer.
That's
sometimes,
true. So
it
you
depends.
there's a
Ways to
winning
look at it.
reason. Yeah. So, yep.
I had a question. Oh, when did we? Do you remember when we got our first 10X? Like how many years into it? Because we were still in a small shed.
Yeah. Yes.
But like it was the year we built.
Well,
the
I
shed.
hate to say it. It was probably like COVID year.
I
Like
was
right
not. I was
before
not
it.
here yet. I think it was the year before I came
Okay. Okay. So
because
we.
Josh was like, "You're lucky. You just missed it."
Oh.
I
Probably.
came the first year you guys were in this building.
So how many years ago was that?
So 6 years probably.
We've had
years.
this for 6 years already.
Isn't that
And
crazy?
we just put the office in.
Right? Yeah, I know, right? No, Andy started working with us the first year that we got the 10X. So
Yeah, Andy and I started at the same time.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. So we had the kickoff party, and
Oh,
that's when
yes.
Andy actually drove the 10X and he didn't know what it was.
We got pictures.
Yes, we have pictures actually, and yeah, it was actually pretty funny. That's been many years ago, though. Like you say, 6 years. So
This year will be 6 years.
So we put up tents almost for 8 years before we got a 10X.
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy.
Yep. So
We'd have both. We'd think it's a big day when we had both our trucks going out with trailers.
And now we have like 3 big trailers and a
yeah.
little trailer
So
most of the
yeah,
time.
and then exactly. So what's another piece of equipment that we don't rent out that I really enjoy? It's actually the big trailers and the trucks.
Yeah.
They do a lot of work.
do.
They haul. Our trailers are 38 feet long, and our trucks, Duramax diesels, they get the job done.
They are put through it.
Yeah.
If you were to look at our first trailer, big 38 long trailer, she looks like hell.
Yeah. The first trailer, yeah,
She looks rough. What did you call her the last time she went out? You always called her something the last year she went out. What was it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But like, it's crumpled. Like if you were to
Oh.
fold a piece of paper and then unfold
You used
it,
to
that's
call
what
it
the sides
something,
look
but
like.
I don't remember what. She was
Oh,
just
that's funny.
beat up.
How many times did you rebuild it?
That trailer, the first trailer, we rebuilt probably 2 or 3 different times actually
Yeah,
to
like-
make it hold together. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy. Yeah, the war wagon.
The war
Yeah,
wagon.
it is.
The war wagon. She looked
went
like she
through
went
it.
through war. Yep, exactly.
Do you have any interesting stories or like funny
Oh,
stories?
my
I feel like
God.
you got many.
Bridezilla stories.
Bridezilla stories. Ooh. Yes and no. They're most of the Bridezilla, but what I remember most is like when we started tenting, we started out with ropes and not
Yes.
ratchets.
Yes.
We had to learn how to tie ropes onto the stake, and we called it the butterfly.
Yep.
And at first, I thought ropes was the way to go, like and then we got introduced to ratchets, and I'm like, oh my god, these are so great compared to tying ropes and tightening. And
Oh, it was.
by the time we were done with ropes, my hands were actually sore from tying
Yeah.
the butterfly
'Cause
knots.
well, then you'd have to like pull them and like
Yes.
cinch them to
Yeah,
make them tighter.
pull them and cinch them.
And actually, this last year we put up a tent, and we
Yeah,
didn't have
you
enough,
had to do it,
Didn't
didn't
have
you?
enough ratchets, and that tent.
Yeah,
She was standing. She was decently tight, but it was not the best looking.
right.
Holy balls.
So, anyway, so that was when we started tenting. And then another story was Mom used to be on crew with us every day.
That's true.
That is right. And one of the funny stories was one of the ladies is like, it was a customer. She's like, how do you work with your husband every day and get along with each other? And we've always gotten along with each other very well. So
That's true.
that's another funny story. And then when we started, your brother, Slade, he stood at about this tall. And
even.
yeah,
There's
maybe
no
not
way
even.
Like
Yeah.
that. His
Because
little.
Audra was probably that tall.
Yeah, right.
She pretty short though.
And Slade used to sit on the customers' laps while we set up our tents. Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a vivid memory of this older lady watching us set up a tent on her like porch rocker,
Yep.
and Slade just crawled up on her lap
Yep.
and just sat on her lap.
Yep. Just was like, hey, I'm good.
Well,
I'm
he
here.
had to have been young. Like, what was he, like?
3.
Yeah.
3 when we first started.
So he was little. So those are fun stories.
They are. We call them
Yeah.
the PR person.
Yeah.
What did you all treat with the? What did you usually treat the kids with afterwards? I want to know why he doesn't still do this. Guys.
Thank you.
Like, why can't he
because
treat
I'd be
me
way
now?
bigger than I am right now.
The funny story with that is after we were done with a tent rental, because we were a family business. That's what we did after our regular jobs. We would take the kids and go get ice cream. Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much every rental,
Every rental.
pretty close to every rental. We had the ice cream shops nailed down.
Oh yeah, the corner pump.
There
That
you go.
corner over in Portage.
Portage.
Like where
Yep.
the roads like make a point.
Yep.
That was one.
Yeah. Another funny story was so we started the business to teach the kids how to work. And we would tell the kids, hey, whoever works the hardest today gets an extra $1.
Yes, we would argue
Ooh,
over
a
this.
Oh, yeah. They get an extra $1. I know,
Yes,
right?
we would argue over this.
So, anyways,
You guys, yeah, you still argue over
usually-
who's better.
I gotta say I think we gave all of you guys an extra $1.
Did you really?
Yeah, we didn't like
No.
make you guys be like, yeah, no, you're not getting
you
an
guys
extra
were
$1.
pretty fair.
Yeah, right. And so
Yeah, no.
because you guys actually all did work pretty hard when you were little. So
That's so funny.
yeah.
So what have you been up to lately?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
He's been taking naps, guys. Lots and lots of naps. And
That's
it
so
drives
funny.
Beth crazy.
I do not really take a lot of
he
naps.
really
I
doesn't.
really don't. So, anyways,
There was one day last week, I think.
we actually have a new product coming in our line. It's going to be a cross arbor.
Arbor. Yeah,
Yep.
it was my request.
So I'm going to be starting to make that real soon.
Yeah, I was
that's
actually
probably
gonna-
coming this week, actually. So
You'll probably be able to see it at the bridal show. So
yep,
Yes.
it
Come
will
to
be
the
at the
bridal
bridal
show.
show.
Not
and
probably.
it'll be set up there.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll have it at the bridal show. Doing a lot of fixing on the trucks.
Yeah.
The boys and myself, we've been fixing on the trucks.
What truck are you on right now?
We're on the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is pretty much ready to go. Yeah.
That's good.
But it needs 2 new batteries probably before this season starts. So, yeah.
Is that the third truck so far?
I think we're almost done with the trucks, actually.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's not that bad then.
So, no, we're going to start on the trailers this next week as well. A lot of wiring projects and things like that.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yep.
That's why I don't work on trucks. They also wouldn't run.
So, anyways, yeah, that's what's going
Yeah.
on. What is
Do you have any other input things? I have one overall question for both of you. So I don't know when you want that or not.
Sure, go ahead. Let's go with it.
All right. So we've been at a lot of bridal shows recently.
Yep.
And I have heard quite a bit about kids being at weddings. Like, people don't know if they want kids at a wedding. Yes, it's more.
I had someone come up to me at a bridal show say
Exactly.
kids are not welcome.
Oh, okay.
Because it's more people to feed, and people are already
She
inviting
just-
so many people.
She said to me, she was like, well, we don't want to hear kids screaming. It interrupts things.
Okay.
So,
So.
what are your thoughts on kids at a wedding?
Personally, I think kids should be at a wedding. When I was a
I do
young
too.
person, I remember going to weddings as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was a memory and an experience that is kind of fun as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
You got to see the dance. You got to see what's happening at a wedding.
They got the goodie bars.
Right. I'm in favor of kids being at the
Mm-hmm.
wedding.
I would agree. I can't imagine, like, first of all, every parent has to find a babysitter then.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just not as easy for a family to go. And,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't not want my little cousins to come. You know?
Right.
Exactly. I have not been to many weddings because of this.
You're right.
Because it was very popular when I was younger
Yep.
for people to not invite kids. So actually, I have been to 2 weddings, and I like very recently in the last year,
Okay.
and I think I've been to a total of 4 in my life,
You're right. Right.
which is really
Which
to
is
me it's sad. Like, I understand like why you wouldn't want kids, especially if you have a big family and you want to invite a lot of people.
But I think it's
But they're still
think
part
it
of
can
the
be fun.
family.
exactly.
Yes.
Kids are part of the family, and
Exactly.
that's just that's where I'm at with it. So
Yeah.
yep.
I also know people are starting a new thing where they have like babysitters for kids at like the wedding.
Oh.
So like then they like take them off to the side like during the ceremony or something and like keep them entertained so you
Yep.
don't have.
Sure.
Yeah, I did have someone say something to me at the Lake Geneva bridal show about how, like, it might be nice to get a little tent just for, like,
Yeah.
the kids to have a play area with a babysitter
Exactly.
in there. Yeah.
Sure.
I
Definitely.
agree. That's
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't think about a separate tent, but like if you were to get like a 20 by 20,
Mm-hmm.
even a 10 by 20, put like 2 tables up in there, that'd be
Right.
pretty.
So, yeah. Absolutely.
Alrighty.
All right. I think I'm all done.
You're gonna leave us?
I think so.
Guys, he had a hard time getting up this morning. His alarm went off twice. I had to go make sure he was getting up.
And
this
I
morning.
said, yeah, I'm not getting up this
he
morning.
goes, "I'm not a professional podcaster."
This is funny because last week he was talking about how he's just got this internal alarm clock that always gets him out of bed at the right time.
he used
The
to.
right time.
He used to, not so
when
much.
when I want to get up, I have my internal alarm
Sometimes.
clock.
Sometimes I do. It just like he gets up like that, and I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, I don't get that. I never get up when my should get up.
The funny thing is, when I used to work at UPS, I used to get up at like 2 in the morning. Like that's when I started to get up, and then I went to work and was there by like 2:30, like literally 3 o'clock, and then
Did you use an alarm?
yes, I used
Oh,
an
I was
alarm.
gonna say there's no
I did
way.
use an alarm, yes. So
You probably had to at that time because he was doing office work stuff, weren't you? Well, towards the end of your UPS stuff, weren't you?
well, the funny thing with office work for tenting was I used sticky notes. So
He was the very first office lady.
yeah, I was the first office lady. Funny to say that. A lot of sticky notes and a lot of just like notes all on paper. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how
like,
he kept track of it.
It was the address. It was the phone number, tent size.
Yeah.
What they like tables and chairs. because we didn't have dance floors. We didn't have a lot
Yeah,
of
we
that
didn't
other
have
stuff.
a
So,
lot of works,
but still,
it's crazy to think about how chaotic it could be.
we started so basic.
Oh, yeah.
So basic.
And that's why you could.
Yeah.
You had 2 tents. You had 2 jobs a week, if that. So.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
So, question for Beth.
Oh.
What is the first thing you remember about tenting, or your favorite experience when you were a kid?
Okay. This is a little weird.
Oh.
And I could have made this up in my head because it was so long ago. But there was this tent job up on a hill. I'm pretty sure it was like 20 by 30, 20 by 40, right? She had cats there. We've done tents again there after this.
Okay.
So, like, I think we've done 2 jobs there. And there's, like, this hill that overlooked the fields, but it wasn't, like, crops or anything. It was just toolies. Mm-hmm. And Slade and I ran through the toolies, like, down the hill.
Oh.
I could have made this up, but I swear we did this. And
It could have been just a dream.
No. This is one of the very first things I remember of tenting, because when Slade and I were younger, we were like 3 and 5. We did play around a lot.
You were young.
We played around. We'd go to, like, if we were at a park or something, we'd go play on the park equipment. My mom, dad, and Naja.
Yeah,
do
right.
the work.
Yeah.
But one of the other ones I remember is we set up at a park, and it had, like, this big wooden, like, playground. Like, it was huge. It looked like a castle, kind of.
Yep.
Do you know where that is?
Toma.
Yes. It's, like, on water.
Yeah, so you got to think Toma at Winnebago Park, I think it was, the park in Toma.
Yeah, because I've been back there. It looks smaller now than it
yes,
was back
right.
then.
It always right, correct. Yeah.
But it was huge. It was so much fun to play in.
Yep.
But yeah.
I remember that playground. Yep.
Yeah.
And we would just let you guys go and play because you were at that age. Another memory that I have, which is hilarious. We showed up at this farm type scenario. It wasn't quite like a farm. But it was Beth named the kitty
Oh no.
Mrs. McKitty. Or no, what was
So it was Mrs. McKitty and Mr. McClucken.
Mr. McClucken. So the ducks were Mr. McCluck, or the chickens.
It was chickens, yes.
Chickens, Mr. McClucken.
Yep.
And McKitty.
We call it the hippie farm because there are some hippie things going on there.
We haven't been there for
know
a
what I
lot of
mean?
years, but yeah.
We did multiple rentals there though. Like, was it 2 or 3?
Oh, we probably done like 5 rentals there.
I think they were kind of trying to make it into
it was
a
like
sort
30
of a
by
venue.
it was like 30 by 60s, 30 by 45s maybe.
And then we did ceremony in the field, like out back kind of.
That's right. We did.
It was pretty back there though, like in the field.
ceremony was in the back, and I remember it was raining a lot, and the trucks had a rough time getting back there, but they did.
They did. They made it out too.
Yep. So
So do you have any memories where you're like, that was just a horrible day? I don't ever want to relive it.
yes, of course, when it's raining all day long and you're stuck out there putting tents up in the rain, those are horrible days.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen real often, but it does happen.
I do have to say though,
And nothing helps.
those
keeping you
are
dry.
some of my favorite days, which is weird, but it's because everybody's just trying to have a good time because they're so miserable.
Yes.
That it's just people are trying to have more fun.
Right?
So some days are pretty bad and like everybody's just miserable and nothing's fun, but sometimes like they can be pretty good.
Yeah.
Which
The
is
worst
funny.
part's when it's like 14-hour days and then it's just
Those-
wet,
Wet,
The end is
sloppy,
pretty bad.
feet,
long,
and just,
heavy days. One of my favorite memories, though, was when Maureen was working with us. And it was raining. It was downpouring. And it was like 30 degrees outside. It was so cold.
Those are bad.
Oh, we were just soaked from head to toe. And anyway, she took off running for some reason.
Uh-oh.
And her foot caught on a stake. And she did the old slide.
oh my God.
On her stomach.
It was the belly slide
no.
because she tripped on a stake.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm
the worst part is that had to hurt her
I'm
foot.
on
That
the
would've
other
hurt.
side of the tent, and I seen this all happening. So, and it's raining, and it's just like, oh my God. It was so-
Sorry, Marine, not to laugh in your pain.
Yeah, Marine, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
But I can just picture it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
literally that day when I got to the truck, I wrung out my shirt and put it back on because it
yeah.
was drier after I wrung it out. So, yep, those are the bad days.
Now
but
you learn to pay attention to the weather to take
those are the
extra
days
clothes
that
with.
you don't forget. It's funny how you don't forget
don't
the bad.
forget 'em, no.
You don't forget the bad days.
No, the good
You-
days, yeah.
Yeah, the good days might just go by.
You drive past someplace and you be like, I remember that place.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Mhm.
That was not a good day.
Yep. If I showed up at the field where I had to pound those stakes in, it was halfway in between Milwaukee and here with Lucy, I would remember that field very vividly.
Yeah.
So how about
And the funny part is I think that was my brother's fault.
it was.
So, Josh, if you're listening,
Yeah.
he thanks you for that.
Yes, Josh, thank you for yeah, if I remember right, the
pin fell out.
the hammer of the pounder fell out,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And we showed up the next day to put the tent up, and there was no hammer for the pounder.
Yeah, we called him. He's like, oh, crap.
Yep.
I forgot.
So, Lucy, she's worked with us for how many years now, Lucy?
I think this year will be year 6.
Year
Six,
6.
yeah.
So, you gotta have some memories because she used to work with her brothers a lot,
Yes.
Josh and Jared. What are some of your favorite memories? Which she doesn't want to reveal.
Getting mad at my brothers because I just couldn't do it.
That is one thing with working with siblings.
Yeah.
So, like, eventually you're just like, okay, my way might work too. Like, what is your problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just like,
No, I remember when we were in. I don't remember where we were. I think we was closer to Milwaukee. You were there. I think Josh was there too. I think it was maybe when he came back to work. I don't remember.
that one, like, little couple weeks.
Between school and his new job. It might have been before that. Anyways, you guys were driving the 10Ox and a wooden pole fell off and it broke. A big one. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I can't believe you were there for that. I do
Yeah,
remember that.
I was
yeah.
there. I was
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That
You
was was a bigger wedding, and she was kind of a bridezilla.
She was a bridezilla.
She
there was
was a
no
bridezilla.
kinda about it. She wanted us to move the whole tent 2 feet.
Yes,
I took
2
that one
feet.
down. I know
like
what
2
you're talking
feet.
about.
Yes,
2 feet, guys.
Yes,
Like, come on.
Like, well, the lady that was there told us where to put the tent. Like, this is where we want the tent. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
And the bride showed up and was like, "Yeah, I want it like 4 feet over here, like maybe 4 feet." And I'm like, I don't think we can do that.
It was a
Maybe
big
if
tent,
it was
too.
like 30 feet
Yeah.
and like it was in the completely wrong spot.
That's a little
Right.
different.
It was not.
But yeah. So that was one of those times where, and it was a sailcloth tent, and it was one of our first ones. We
It's like our
haven't put up
first
many of
year,
them.
yeah.
First year was sailcloth tents, and the couple of them poles were, I want to say, dry rotted, and
We've got new ones
Well,
now.
and you had to drive. I'm pretty sure you put it on the 10X and you drove it all the way back to the trailer.
Yes.
So
we
it was
did.
a long ways.
It was a long
Yes.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Actually, one of my memories with Lucy and Josh was like one of the first times I worked with Lucy. I did not know Lucy like I do now. I did not talk to Lucy like I do now. And we were going to, I think we were at the Elroy Fairgrounds, and like, I didn't talk a whole lot with people I didn't really know. I sat in the back, didn't say anything, and we ended up stopping at Quick Trip. And
I don't remember this.
it's probably not, because I didn't talk. It wasn't real memorable, but it was memorable for me. And Josh was putting ketchup on his burger while he was driving, and it squirted all over his pants.
Oh my God.
And then, just wait, and then a big ass bug hit the windshield and splattered all over.
How do you remember this?
It happened because when I was younger, I was observant, not talkative.
That is so true.
Not anymore. It's flipped. I'm not super observant anymore,
Oh.
and I talk a lot more. But yeah, that's one thing I remember. And like you and Josh would talk like to each other, like nothing against you, but like you guys would talk so quiet that I couldn't put any input. Not that I would have. I was just like, this is great. I think I got back home and I told my mom, can I go on Dad's crew again, please? Because I would talk to him.
Right, yeah. So
That's because you were so shy.
Something was wrong with me back then. Still is.
everybody's shy when they're young though.
Yeah.
That's why you talked quiet to her brother, because they were shy. So
I remember like Colton's. Do you remember Colton's first day?
I don't remember his first day, but
It was in Milwaukee at the one. I don't remember what it's called. It's
The
like all
the
Mackenzie
Mackenzie Center.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one to go.
That was
pouring down rain.
I was gonna say that. I
The
remember that day.
first
Was
day,
that,
and then he tried to throw a snake at me. He threw a snake at me, guys, and you antagonized it.
okay? That was Colton's first day.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was a miserable day. It did rain all day that day.
Yes.
I remember that.
He's like, "What did you do to me?" Like, I was like, "Sorry, but didn't expect it to rain."
I feel like it's pretty common around here to have a miserable first day.
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but
Mine was
days
not miserable.
That's funny.
we call them hell days.
Hell day is the first day.
Hell day.
I don't know, something goes on and you got a bad day. But I
Yep.
guess it's how we figure out if you're gonna make it or not.
Right. Yep.
Mine was pretty decent. I was just with Josh.
Okay.
It was just
Yep.
a small tent, but
Yep.
Yeah.
I also
That's good
remember
for
the
you.
days where like you guys might have been on vacation.
Were you on the small black trailer probably your first couple of days, I'm thinking?
My
or-
first day, yeah, I was
Yeah,
with the small
because
black
we
trailer
didn't-
with Josh. We were just doing takedowns,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not
so it was
bad
pretty
then.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is simple. So,
But it was just like a 20 by 30, I think it was.
wow.
you're fine. You didn't even. That's barely even a first day. That's just helping on the side.
Pretty much, yeah.
Helping the brother out.
It is pretty common for siblings to just come for a day or something. to
Yeah,
help
that
out.
is true. Yep.
And then later on they get recruited, but
I think it was like, well, we need help this week, and then like the week after, it was like, yeah, you want a job? And I was like, sure, it's way better than my other job.
Wait, where did you work before?
Pineland Campground.
Oh.
Yeah, campground.
I had to clean bathrooms, guys,
Oh.
and showers, and people would poop in the showers and smear on the walls.
Oh my God.
I would die. I would have quit. First time I saw that.
Well, I needed money.
I
don't care.
Putting tents up is way better than cleaning
I am
showers and
so
bathrooms.
grateful that I never had to have a different job. It just, yes, I grew up working, but man, I would not trade it for anything, especially not that.
Yeah, it was bad. There was like in the men's bathroom, people would go in there and they would just poop on the rug.
Oh my God.
And for those, I wouldn't do it. I would just go get my boss and I'd be like, someone pooped on the rug in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he would just go get it and pressure
my
wash it
God.
and everything. But
That is
That is so
disgusting.
nasty.
what the heck?
Yeah, that is so
What's
nasty.
wrong? I don't get what goes through people's minds.
I don't know.
No.
No.
It's like white.
No.
Yeah, it's really, really nasty.
So
Well,
interesting. Thank you.
just wait. We're gonna end it here because you
Oh.
made the time limit.
Oh.
He didn't plan on making the time limit. I told him if he didn't make it, he could leave at like when we were done asking him questions, but he was good the whole time. So
I was
this
good.
is the end. This is the end. We made it. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.